It's time to turn your daydream into your dream job. Wix gives you the power to turn your passion into a moneymaker with a website that fits your unique vision and drives you towards your goals. Let your ideas flow with AI tools that guide you, but give you full control and flexibility. Manage your business from one dashboard and keep it growing with built-in marketing features. Get everything you need to turn your part-time passion into a full-time business. Go to Wix.com.
This is Scott Becker with the Becker Private Equity and Business Podcast. Here are 7 stories that we're following today. It's April 7th. It's post what President Trump calls Liberation Day, but that still is taking up a lot of the news. So here's 7 of the stories we're following today. First, the markets had their worst 2 days in a row since 2020 in point down again this morning. The good news is they're not as far down as they were earlier, but the markets remain very, very volatile. They were down 3 or 4%. They were up a couple percent. Now they're back down. There is some hope that there's a delay in these larger tariffs and that slows down this trade war. Well, I am not a fan of tariffs. When you hear the White House talk about this, it feels like they're trying to say to China and others, stop taking advantage of us. I know some may view this as a charitable view of what the White House is expressing. Second, at some point soon, we hope the markets will bottom out. How Andre Agassi used to say, image is everything. We would say allocation is everything. Allocation and emergency funds are very critical, so you don't need to sell into a falling market. Third, the president says the markets may have to take their medicine. It's a fascinating, non-empathetic take to many hold equities is the concept that we have to erase trade deficits. I assume we can reduce them some, but if we're the largest economy in the world, even with fair reciprocal tariffs, which we should have, we're still likely to be a net import nation. Fourth, suddenly the markets are anticipating a good deal of Fed rate cuts. A good story this morning in the Wall Street Journal. Investors ramp up bets on Fed rate cuts. Fifth, CVS Health is reporting working on massive layoffs. Let's hope that's not a sign of the coming times. Sixth, a few of the stocks that we follow closely are getting pummeled. Moderna is now down 76% over the last year. Palantir has also been just getting hammered this week, so we'll see how that goes. Seventh, thrilled to join Ed Marx's podcast today as a guest. He's an amazing leader in person and high-energy individual. Finally, Alex Ovechkin passed Wayne Gretzky as the all-time goal scorer this week. The great one and the great 8. Really an amazing thing. And amazing to see Wayne Gretzky show up for that and handle himself with such aplomb. He truly is the great one. We have a separate podcast today on Ovechkin, hockey camp, midlife crisis, and we'll talk about that separately. Always feel free to watch us at www.beckerprivateequityandbusiness.com. Thank you so much for listening to the Becker Private Equity and Business Podcast.
You never know where your next unforgettable experience will pop up. That's why bringing along an American Express card opens the door to rewards wherever you go. Morning coffee run with an old friend? Earn cash back. Weekend getaway? Earn miles. Dinner at the hottest restaurant in town? You get the idea. No matter the place or the plan, Amex rewards your inner explorer. Learn about card options at americanexpress.com. Terms apply.